Microsoft disappeared. Oh no! Will all my soft toys also disappear? Oh, some. Firstly, Bill Gates, the co-founder of Microsoft, is one of the richest people on Earth. If Microsoft disappeared, Bill Gates will not be that rich anymore. Secondly, more than 90% of world's personal computers run Microsoft Windows. If Microsoft disappeared, sale of tablets will skyrocket. Thirdly, market cap of Microsoft is more than $1.5 trillion. If Microsoft disappeared, stock markets worldwide may plummet. Fourthly, Minecraft, the best-selling video game of all time, is owned by Microsoft. If Microsoft disappeared, gamers worldwide will be one sad lot. Fifthly, LinkedIn, the world's largest professional social network, is owned by Microsoft. If Microsoft disappeared, switching jobs will not be that easy anymore. Lastly, Skype is used by more than 40 million people daily. If Microsoft disappeared, communication will not be that easy anymore. What if Amazon disappeared? Don't worry. I will start planting trees from today and regrow Amazon. Oh, some.
The Robloxia tornado.
Amazon has more than 1 million employees worldwide. If Amazon disappeared, unemployment numbers may skyrocket. Secondly, if Amazon disappeared, one of the world's most valuable brands will be lost forever. Thirdly, in terms of market capitalization, Amazon is one of the world's most valuable companies. If Amazon disappeared, stock markets worldwide may crash.
Why?
Fourthly, Amazon has gotten people used to fasting, efficient online shopping and deliveries. If Amazon disappeared, some people may go back to good old window shopping.
Your shadows? Yeah, like this.
Fifthly, Amazon has been innovating at breakneck speed. If Amazon disappeared, innovative ideas may take a back seat. Lastly, if Amazon disappeared, competitors might heave a sigh of relief and might start scaling up their operations.
Take my head? Yeah. I want my shirt.
What if Christmas
I don't know how to
disappeared?
draw a model.
Oh no! Now how will I take a selfie with
You're
Santa?
supposed to be Pete.
Oh, so.
Look, you Pete.
Firstly,
Look, I don't
Christmas
care.
is an official holiday in many parts of the
You
world.
Pete.
If Christmas disappeared, holiday lovers will be one sad
You're not
lot.
like me. I don't know how to draw you, so I have to draw
Secondly,
you.
if Christmas
So I
disappeared,
have to draw like.
Santa's reindeer as well as elves might have to look for other job openings. Thirdly,
This is
children
me.
eagerly
This is
wait
me.
for Christmas to receive
And
their
my
favorite presents.
sister.
If Christmas
And
disappeared,
Ryan.
parents will have a hard time cheering them
This is
up.
my Ryan.
Fourthly,
This is my.
people shop
This is me, and
extensively
this is
during
my sister.
Christmas. If Christmas disappeared, some shopping malls may close down.
It's getting. It.
Fifthly,
It.
millions of families get together to celebrate Christmas. If Christmas
It's-
disappeared, feelings of
it's
loneliness might set in.
Raining.
Lastly, if Christmas disappeared, Santa Claus will be missed by billions
Guys,
all
it's
around
raining.
the
We
world.
have to go home now. Okay, guys.
What if McDonald's disappeared?
Yippee! Now I will
No.
start selling
No, I said it.
some finger chips worldwide.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
said.
Firstly,
said no.
McDonald's
And I
serves
said,
over
let's
69
go
million
home.
customers daily. If McDonald's
Now
disappeared,
it's
people
raining.
would start cooking again. Secondly, if McDonald's disappeared, people would still dream of eating those world-famous French fries. Thirdly, if
40
McDonald's
hours
disappeared,
later.
people will miss taking selfies with the primary
I don't
mascot
like
of
this one.
McDonald's. Fourthly, McDonald's has more than 37,000 outlets in over 100 countries. If McDonald's disappeared, many prime commercial estates will be up for grabs. Fifthly, McDonald's employs more than 1.7 million people. If McDonald's disappeared, unemployment figures will skyrocket. Lastly, if McDonald's disappeared, competitors of McDonald's will be one happy lot. On the flip side, eating fast food frequently is not good for health. If McDonald's disappeared, people might start eating healthier food. What if batteries disappear?
Oh no. Now how will I charge myself?
Oh, some. Firstly, if batteries disappeared, electric cars will stop working. The entire car industry will be worried about its future. Secondly, if batteries disappear, smartphones will suddenly stop working. Smartphone addicts will be severely disappointed. Thirdly, if batteries disappear, torches will no longer work. People may have to go back to using the good old candles. Fourthly, if batteries disappear, laptops will no longer be portable. People may not be able to travel and work at the same time. Fifthly, if batteries disappear, toys which work on batteries will suddenly stop working. Parents may have to figure out different innovative ways of keeping their children entertained. Lastly, if batteries disappear, drones will suddenly start falling from the sky. Surveillance may take a back seat. What if clocks and watches disappear?
No problem. I am always on time.
Oh, so. Firstly, if clocks and watches disappeared, people may revert back to the good old days of predicting time based on sun's position. Secondly, if clocks and watches disappear, meetings and functions may not start on time. There will be chaos everywhere. Thirdly, some people like to meticulously plan as well as follow their daily schedule. If clocks and watches disappear, they will be mightily disappointed. Fourthly, millions of people are employed in the designing, manufacturing, as well as sales of clocks and watches. If clocks and watches disappear, lots of jobs will be lost. Lastly, if clocks and watches disappear, latecomers will be the happiest of the lot. On the flip side, some people are under constant stress of completing their work before deadline. If clocks and watches disappear, they may heave a sigh of relief. What if air conditioners disappeared?
No
Oh my
problem.
girlfriend!
I will blow cold air
Just
everywhere.
Oh, some. Firstly, if air conditioners disappeared, fancy shopping malls, swanky offices will not look that attractive anymore. Secondly, if air conditioners disappeared, handheld fans might become popular again. Thirdly, if air conditioners disappeared, sales of ceiling fans, water coolers will hit the roof.
Oh no!
Fourthly, if air conditioners disappeared, fans might become as important as water in deserts. Lastly, if air conditioners disappeared, we will start sweating more. We may need to up our water intake by a little to remain hydrated. On the flip side, firstly, if air conditioners disappeared, electricity bills will come down. Our pockets won't become empty very soon. Secondly, if air conditioners disappear, people will start keeping windows of their houses open more often, thus allowing more natural air to come through.
Right?
What if all mobiles disappear?
Breaking news, tornado warning, tornado
Don't
warning.
worry. I will give loudspeakers to everybody.
The power's turned off.
Some. Firstly, there are more
Hurry,
than 5
get to the
billion
shelter.
mobile phone users in the world.
I'll just go to the attic.
If
But
mobiles
no,
disappear,
that's not safe.
there will
Okay,
be
fine.
complete chaos all around. Secondly, a mobile allows us to easily get
Okay,
in touch
we're
with
here,
our
guys.
family or any other person on the planet. If mobiles disappeared, communication would prove to be a huge challenge. Thirdly, people use mobiles for a number of things, like playing games, instant messaging, reading news, and so on. If mobiles disappeared, people will have a lot of free time on their hands.
Oh
Fourthly,
no!
if mobiles disappear,
It's hitting
taking a
already,
selfie is
guys.
something people will miss
Stay
dearly.
calm.
Lastly,
You know how to stay
many people
calm?
use their mobiles
Yeah.
for hours without a break. If mobiles disappear, the feeling of loneliness might kick in. On the flip side, if mobiles disappeared, people might perform more outdoor activities. What if all refrigerators disappeared?
No problem. I will cool everything using my superpowers.
Wow, Wumsum. Firstly, if refrigerators disappear, ice cream lovers all around the world will be extremely unhappy. Secondly, if refrigerators disappear, preserving fresh food will not be easy anymore. Thirdly, if refrigerators disappear, everyone will have to buy as well as drink fresh milk daily. Keeping milk overnight might spoil it. Fourthly, everybody loves to drink a cold, refreshing soft drink. If refrigerators disappeared, soft drink industry may have to close down. Fifthly, without a refrigerator, living in a desert might turn out to be almost impossible. Also, our favorite items like ice creams, cakes, milkshakes, curd, and so on will be impossible to store without a refrigerator. Lastly, no refrigerator means no ice. We might have to wait for a snowfall to see ice again. What if cars disappeared?
No problem. I only travel using airplanes.
Wow, Wumsum. Firstly, if cars disappeared, people driving bicycles will be among the happiest. Secondly, public transportation will suddenly become extremely popular. Thirdly, millions of cars are sold each year, creating millions of jobs and billions of dollars. If cars disappeared, jobs and money both will be lost. Fourthly, billions of liters of petrol and diesel is burnt by cars around the world every day. If cars disappear, oil demand will go down drastically. Lastly, if cars disappeared, car racing championships like Formula 1, NASCAR, etc. will exist only on video games. On the flip side, firstly, pollution levels will come down drastically. Secondly, if cars disappeared, people might start walking or using bicycles to get to work, in turn getting healthier. Lastly, if cars disappeared, lives will be saved as the number of fatal accidents will come down drastically.
Oh my god! The EFC
Coronavirus never disappeared.
Oh no, where are
Don't
we?
worry. I will protect everybody
Where are
using
we,
my
guys?
some shield.
Wow, I'm sorry.
And those
Firstly,
guys are
if
recording the tornado,
coronavirus
so
never
stop.
disappeared, then it would mean that an effective vaccine was never found.
Because they need to see it.
Everybody will be
We need to chase
heartbroken.
the storm before it grows.
Secondly, if coronavirus never disappeared,
no, we
everyone may have to
forgot.
continue wearing masks,
It is.
using sanitizer,
Oh, no.
and maintaining social distancing.
It's
Thirdly,
growing.
if
It's
coronavirus
still
never
EM0.
disappeared, restaurants, movie theaters, theme parks, gyms, etc. will have to continue operating under restrictions. Fourthly, if coronavirus never disappeared,
No.
sporting events as well as concerts will be extremely difficult to organize.
Oh no, there's no power
Fifthly,
to do.
if coronavirus
We gotta
never
get
disappeared,
out of here.
travel restrictions may continue. Tourism industry might
My
collapse.
phone died because it's doing
Sixthly, if coronavirus never disappeared, lockdowns may be further extended. People might start protesting. Governments will have to find alternative solutions. Lastly, if coronavirus never
Guys, it's
disappeared,
raining.
doctors as well as nurses may have to get used to grueling work schedules.
It's time.
The
Which came
wave.
first, chicken or egg?
I, me, and myself.
You wish. There are numerous debates and theories on who
Run
came
for
first.
that way.
One popular theory is the proto-chicken theory. What's that? During reproduction, two organisms pass on their DNA to the egg. Each time, tiny changes or mutations take place in the DNA.
I'm already hungry. I'm already hungry.
Over thousands of years, these changes create new species. Experts theorize that one such new species was the proto-chicken, very similar to present-day chicken. When the proto-chicken laid an egg, mutations in the DNA created the first true chicken. Now, which came first? Depends on what we call the egg. If we say that the proto-chicken laid a proto-egg, which created the first chicken, then the answer is chicken came first. However, if we don't call the egg a proto-egg, and instead call it a chicken egg, then egg came first.
No, it's not gonna
Electric charge.
Oh,
How does a plastic comb attract paper? What? You don't believe me? Okay, let us try. Take a plastic comb and bring it close to some pieces of paper. Hey, wait. Don't laugh. We need to do something first. Rub the comb on your dry hair and then bring the comb close to the pieces of paper. See? I was correct. The pieces of paper got attracted to the plastic comb. Do you think it is magic? No. The reason behind this is electric charge. Electric charge is the quantity of electricity held in an object. There are two types of electric charges, positive and negative. However, there are some objects where the positive and negative charges are equal to one another. In such cases, we say that the object is electrically neutral. So, was the plastic comb initially electrically neutral or electrically charged? Initially, the plastic comb was electrically neutral. That means it had an equal number of positive and negative charges. Hence, it did not have the ability to exert a force and attract the pieces of paper. So, after rubbing the plastic comb on our dry hair, why was it able to attract the pieces of paper? I will tell you why. When we rub the plastic comb on our dry hair, it gained an electric charge. Once it got electrically charged, it got the ability to exert a force on the pieces of paper and attract them. This charge is called as static electricity. However, do you think, like a plastic comb, a metallic comb would also attract the pieces of paper? Nope, you are wrong. A metallic comb will not attract the pieces of paper like the plastic comb. Wondering why is that so? It is because plastic is not a good conductor of electricity. It does not allow the electric charges to flow through it onto the earth. As a result, the charges build in the plastic comb, making it electrically charged and enabling it to attract the pieces of paper. However, metal is a good conductor of electricity. It does not let the charges build in it. It allows the electric charges to flow through it onto the earth, thus not allowing the metallic comb to get electrically charged.
I was just
As a
kidding. This
result,
was not the
the
end.
metallic comb does not attract the pieces of
Let me
paper.
read the newspaper. Okay. Yeah, me talking to
Topic:
you. What?
heat transfer.
I'm doing my movie.
Why are cloudy nights warmer than clear nights?
You
Hey,
got S then.
look at the weather
You got
outside.
A then.
It is too cloudy. No, don't go near that bonfire.
Yeah, Mama.
It is going to be warm tonight. You don't want to listen to me, right? All right, go ahead. Look, I told you. At least now will you listen to me? During the day, our Earth receives light from the sun and gets heated.
Okay.
Now, during a clear night, that is, when there are no clouds, this heat easily escapes through the atmosphere into space, resulting in cooling of the Earth.
United States.
Now, to understand what happens on a cloudy night, let us heat the Earth once again. In this case, the clouds act like a blanket, preventing the heat from escaping into space. Since the heat remains in the atmosphere, cloudy nights are warmer than clear nights. Topic: density. Why do firemen crawl in smoke-filled rooms? Hey, remember, the upper part of the room will be filled with smoke, so crawl while you are going inside.
Ew. I won't. My legs will become dirty.
Why don't you listen? Look, you're not able to breathe properly as you have inhaled a lot of smoke. This happened because you did not care about the density of air.
Well, I know all about cavity, but what's this new thing called density?
Don't worry, I will explain.
It's telling me Robloxia.
Density is the measure of mass present per unit volume. Lesser the density, lighter will be the object, and greater the density, heavier will be the object. So in this case, what is lighter, the air or the smoke?
Wait, let me think. I guess the answer is smoke.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. Smoke is lighter than air. As it is lighter, it rises up in the room and occupies the space at the top.
Thank you, Yana,
Hey,
for this video.
where are you going? It is not over yet. The air being heavier than smoke tends to remain below. Hence, if we crawl, we will get sufficient oxygen to breathe and we can safely come out of the room without being suffocated. Topic, nerves.
The biggest app.
Why don't we feel pain when we cut our hair?
Well, duh. Because if it would, then we would have got angry on our hairdressers.
Oh,
Let's do
you are
this.
just impossible. Wait, I will explain it to you.
Okay,
Inside our body, there's a network of nerves. These nerves help us to sense our surroundings and feel pain, touch, etc.
Wait,
by
why
sending
did you
messages to
update
the
my
brain.
drawing?
So do the nerves of my hair not know
You
how
said
to
you're
send a
mad
message?
enough. I
No.
don't want to be an animal.
Generally, the
Because
part
I'm
of our
not
hair
here.
above the skin is made up of
I
dead
wanna
cells.
fly- I wanna
It does
fly
not have any nerves.
Rainbow, how
Hence,
can
when we cut
design-
our hair, due to the absence of nerves,
Wait,
our
the
brain
flares
does
are
not
fine.
receive any messages
No
of pain.
worry.
As a
Yeah.
result, we don't feel any
What?
pain.
How does it know how to draw this?
Topic, friction.
Beyond has going there.
Why is it difficult to pull a boat on the beach than on the sea?
Because I don't.
Hey, you will find it difficult to pull the
Yeah,
boat on the
and I
beach.
like-
Pull it on the sea.
Cause
There it
Steven
will
is
be
the
quite
bag.
easy.
'Cause
Indeed,
it's
why
like
not?
this one, right? For that all.
Fine,
What?
don't listen.
Write the friend's page.
I'm so tired.
You for this? No. You
At least
got
now
this
try
one.
to pull the boat on the sea.
This is my first.
It is quite easy.
I want it on
Right?
paper.
Yippee!
Don't worry, I'll
Do you know why?
show you how to get paper.
This is because of friction.
What is the mountain called?
Friction is the force which opposes the motion of an object. It always acts
Tell
in the
me it.
direction opposite to the direction of motion.
Tell me, Etienne, before I get mad at
The
you.
amount of friction depends upon the texture of an object and the
Rainbow?
surface on which it is being moved.
Rainbow tornado. Is that a good
Rough
idea?
textures or surfaces offer greater friction as compared to smooth textures or surfaces.
I'm gonna make a
Do
house.
you want to say that my
And
brand new
the
boat has a
I
rough
want to make a happy tornado.
No.
And the
Even though the
happy
texture of the
house.
boat is almost smooth,
I'm really,
the small
I'm
particles of
really- I'm
sand
really
present
making
on beach
flip-
form a
I'm
rough
really
surface.
making roses.
Hence, when we pull the boat on beach, the sand particles offer greater friction and oppose the motion of the boat, thus making it difficult to move the boat on the beach.
Wait, your house looks so
However, the sea being a liquid forms a smooth surface.
good. You have to make a house.
Hence, when we pull the boat on sea,
house doesn't
it
look
offers
like-
less friction,
Your house
thus
doesn't
making
look-
it comparatively less difficult to
Mm-hmm.
pull the boat on sea.
You have to make a house.
Topic,
Told you I
forced
have to
vibrations. Why does a guitar have a hollow box?
To keep close while traveling.
Not at all. Wait, I'll explain.
Now I wanna fly on
Whenever
the
we
big
strike an object,
tornado.
it vibrates.
Right
Sometimes
down in
these
the
vibrations
tornado, the
influence other
tornado,
objects to vibrate.
Okay.
The vibrations which take place under the influence of an external periodic force are called forced vibrations.
So whenever I see delicious food, my stomach starts to vibrate.
No, so
Is this a type of forced vibration?
Please concentrate.
Yeah.
A guitar has a hollow box which holds quite a huge volume of air. Now, when we strike its string, it starts to vibrate. These vibrations influence the air in the hollow box, producing forced vibrations in them. Now, we know that vibrations in air produce sound. Hence, as a huge volume of air is vibrating, the sound produced is louder. Topic: pneumonia.
I'm shaking on my own little mill.
What causes pneumonia?
Little mill. I'm
The letter
on
P.
my own.
Nah. Pneumonia is a lung infection caused by microorganisms, which generally leads to difficulty in
I'm
breathing.
shaking on my own, shaking on.
Normally, we inhale oxygen-rich air, which reaches our alveoli.
Little mill. I'm shaking on my own.
Alveoli are surrounded by blood capillaries. Here, the oxygen through the walls of alveoli diffuses into our blood.
Sonia and
However, sometimes we also inhale harmful microorganisms. Mostly, the cilia and mucus in our respiratory tract trap these microorganisms, which are then expelled while coughing. But sometimes the microorganisms don't get trapped and reach the alveoli. There, they start to multiply, causing lung
A
infection.
mountain
That
crater.
is,
We have a big mountain.
Oh no. Now what do we do?
Volcano
Now,
craters.
to protect ourselves, the immune cells start attacking microorganisms, causing inflammation and accumulation of fluid in the alveoli. As a result, the inhaled oxygen cannot get easily diffused into blood, thus causing difficulty in breathing.
When it's learning and open.
What is earwax?
It is a wax used to make candles.
Oh, gross. Not at all. But earwax is used to lubricate and protect our ear canal, middle ear, and inner ear.
Oh, but how does it form?
Our ear canal consists of special glands. They produce an oily and waxy substance called cerumen. Cerumen moisturizes our ears. It traps dust and dead skin cells, keeping our ears clean. Besides this, cerumen also has antibacterial properties. When harmful microbes try to enter deeper into our ears, the cerumen traps and kills the microbes. These dead microbes, dust, oil, and dead skin cells together form the earwax.
Oh, give me.
Why do mosquitoes bite only
I
some people?
want to paint this red. Shaking on my own little.
Nah. There are a number of reasons why some people are more prone to mosquito bites. One of them is body odor. Millions of bacteria which live on our skin produce various gases. These gases form our body odor. Some of these body odors attract the mosquitoes.
So, this is the reason why mosquitoes prefer me?
Besides this, a popular research found that mosquitoes tend to bite people with type O blood nearly twice as often as those with type A. Exercising can also entice mosquitoes. This is because when we exercise, we release more carbon dioxide, heat, and sweat. Mosquitoes can detect this carbon dioxide and heat. They can also sense various substances in our sweat, such as lactic acid, thus making us more likely to get bitten.
I need red again. Okay,
Hello.
Why does our voice sound different when recorded?
Our inner ear detects sound vibrations, informing our brain about the voice or sound and thus helping us hear. But did you know that when we speak, we hear our own voice in two different ways?
What? In two different ways?
Indeed. The first way is through our outer ear. Our voice travels to the outer ear, creating vibrations in the eardrum. These vibrations eventually reach the inner ear, while the second way is through our flesh and skull bones. However, they are better at transmitting deeper, lower frequency sounds as compared to shriller, higher frequency sounds. As a result, the combination of sounds obtained from the two ways makes our voice appear deeper. Now, when we hear our recorded voice, we only hear the voice which has traveled through our outer ear. Hence, our voice sounds different when recorded. Why is yawning contagious?
Yep. I said yes.
Nah. There are a couple of theories which explain why yawning is contagious. One of them suggests that it is a sign of empathy. Empathy is the
I want
ability
to
to
have that.
understand and share
It
others'
doesn't have
feelings.
pink lights.
For example,
Yeah, let's
when
see
people
that.
around us are
That's
happy
just
and
violet.
smiling, they make a positive impact on
We
us.
need violet
Hence,
for
we
that.
also feel good
Why?
and begin to smile. Moreover, the closer we are to someone such as
Now
our
we
parents
need
or
this.
friends, the
This
more
is-
likely we are to
We
catch
need
their yuck.
violet. There's six colors
Dude,
in the rainbow.
that's awesome.
Another theory
Isn't it
suggests
violet?
that mirror
Yeah.
neurons
Yeah,
present in
yeah,
our
yeah.
brain make us
Yeah.
copy or mimic
yeah.
the actions performed by someone
Isn't
else.
it violet?
Hence,
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
see people around us
Oh.
young,
Yeah, no,
our mirror
no.
neurons get activated, thus making us
Oh.
mimic their young.
It's
We may have
okay, yeah.
evolved such characteristic to
Yeah, now
promote
I
social
think I
bonding.
can again now. Okay.
How do igloos keep you warm?
First, we know the rainbow.
I'm a little
This is
busy,
really now
so
then.
I'll
So
tell you
look.
later.
You look.
All
now
right.
the
Oh my
rainbow.
God. Heat is a form of energy
And
present
this
in
is
our
blue.
body. When the temperatures
dear?
around us are low, we begin to lose heat.
And this is like blue.
The more we
This is
lose
like
heat,
blue.
the colder we feel.
Maybe.
Now,
Oh.
although igloos are made up of
I
blocks
like
of
light
compressed snow, they keep us warm.
It's blue.
Oh, stop bluffing. How's that
Yay,
possible?
Compressed snow has air trapped in it, and air is a bad conductor of heat. Hence, the heat given off by our body does not get lost from the igloo. It stays in the igloo, thus keeping us warm. Besides this, we know that warm air rises up and cold air sinks to the bottom. Hence, during night, Eskimos, that is,